That challenge becomes awkward before I even go. It starts with my defensive spacing. Today I'm focusing on recognizing when I'm too close defensively and how that forces bad challenges in GC. Game 1, I'm tracking how often bad spacing forces me into awkward challenges. When I say spacing, I don't necessarily mean like the space between me and I mean like where I am on the field, more like the spacing between me and the ball and me and the opponents. Like right here, saw how much space they gave us, gave me enough time to get control, put a flip around them. But game 1 here, we're gonna just try to track how much like our bad habits are with spacing and stuff like that. See if we put ourselves too close for bad challenges or put ourselves too far. Like right now, actually, it's a little bit too far. Can't really get on this ball. And actually, it does work out because they double committed, but definitely should not have, because the reason that works is their spacing was bad. That guy thought he could beat me even though he wasn't first man. First man definitely could have beat me there. That's why it was a bad chow from us. Initially we spaced too far away and we didn't recognize how far or close that ball was. Kind of rotating far back here, but it's fine. It's our teammate's ball. All right, I mean, I won't complain if our teammate cooks. Let's see what they did wrong spacing wise. Okay, Thunder goes for insta chow. He stopped. Okay, I don't know where Luva KO is, but he should have been back by now. Definitely just rotated really slowly. Maybe bad recovery or something. I don't think that was a spacing issue, to be honest. I'm just gonna leave this. It's fine. Got this boost. Honestly, that gives us our teammate enough space to do something on the ball, but he didn't recognize how close or far the other guy was. Okay. We have so much space here as long as they don't chase. And see, that's actually a really bad scenario of spacing where we didn't recognize that they both went back, or what we did, but we just didn't do anything about it. Kind of just still panicked. Again, bad touch there. Didn't recognize that he was fur back. Already realizing that these guys play a little bit more passive than most do in this rink. Okay, that should be fun. Teammate goes for that boost. Might be a bad decision because I'm not back. Yeah. Let's see what I did wrong here. This chow, I'm almost forced into it, though I could have played the ground. Spacing wise, our teammate just went for that boost when he really shouldn't have. He didn't think that the guy was that close. And didn't realize the space between them and the ball were that, like, you know, that small. Should go. We got this, but it's fine. Go behind our teammate. It's fine. Okay. I think he thought I was beating him and I thought he was beating me. We could have actually, see, if we recognized the space there, we could have actually played it into their net, maybe, since his teammate was already committed into our corner. I'm gonna fake this grab boost here. Okay, that could have been bad. We didn't realize that he was on that ball that quickly, so ended up throwing because we went for a reset there. Almost overcommitted because we didn't recognize the space there. Okay, that's fine. Could have probably played that a little bit closer and played more control because they gave us a lot of time on that ball. When I say time and spacing, it's almost the same thing. Space and time are similar, just purely depends. Momentum is the only factor that like determines which one's higher or lower, or, like, you know, more or less. That's fine. We get bumped. Get bumped again. That's fine as well. Hopefully our teammate takes this. This, it's fine. Yeah, that's more not spacing. It's just we didn't have boost there, so we didn't want to commit, and neither did our teammate. Hey, we have to wait here. Actually, he gave us the ball for free because he didn't recognize that we were that far away. We go for a bump here. It's fine. Should be a goal. Teammate's there, surely. Yeah. Good from us. Recognize that we had enough time to take the ball from him initially because he put the ball too far away from himself. And then secondly, Luvkayx, this guy, yeah, he didn't chow quick enough. Really quick first game. I'm gonna try to do another one real quick. Might not see the full game in the second one here, just to, you know, get a little bit more of like our patterns, because that didn't really make it fully clear what I'm doing wrong spacing wise. We did see a lot of mistakes from the opponents though, but we'll see what happens in the next one. Okay, think of this game as like an extension of game 1. We're still looking for the mistakes in my gameplay. Game 1, we almost fully didn't do much wrong on our part, aside from give the ball away a little bit, but not much to like enforce a habit or something that we can, you know, fully like break down and analyze. So that's what we're 100% gonna be focusing on this game. They just put too much space there between them and the ball, but let's see what happens. Seemingly some mistakes from me, actually. Let's not pay attention to the opponents or our teammate very much. Okay, we could have actually played a little bit further back, anticipating his touch. Okay, see, we didn't realize that he spaced too far there. Definitely awareness of the opponent's spacing and, like, panicking is definitely, like, a huge thing that I've seen so far. Just like from that moment and a few moments in the first game there. Okay, yeah, this is just like an extension of the first game. Just think of it that way. Great read on the play from us. I would definitely say that's on him for not realizing that we're there. Like the awareness between him and the ball. He tried to keep it close, but he just didn't at all. Okay, we can't do much with that. Actually, we could have beat him. See, that's just bad. We could have beat him there. Gave free possession away. That was good, actually. We just faked the ball because we realized that they weren't closer than our teammates, so we just let our teammate have that. It's going to bounce up. It's weird. Go for a 50. It's fine. Doesn't put us in a terrible spot. Teammate doesn't get the boost, though. No, 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 no. Oh, what a shame. All right, well, let's see what we did here wrong. Yeah, we definitely could have just not rotated away like that. I mean, we could have probably just chowed that initially. We had enough time and space there. Like, they gave us enough time to turn on that ball and chow it instead of waiting for our teammate to go. If we were more confident in that challenge there, it could have actually worked out way, way better. Ended up catching them in a double commit. It's giving us a lot of time in this shot. We're trying to place it. Does end up saving it because it's too slow, but it was pretty good timing for spacing. Seeing it just pucked out mid since there's enough space there for us to use. For this specifically, he could have obviously took that into his own control and flicked it. He just let me have the shot, but he still recognized that there was an opening there, so he just went for it. Not necessarily fully a spacing thing, but definitely can be from them. Just great shot from our teammate. It's going to happen on a kickoff goal. Mainly the spacing from their cheating there is what sold them. Oh, that's not good. Okay, wait, it's actually fine. Yeah, hit this across, yeah. We can just jump this since he just gave us enough time on the ball. Not terrible. Hopefully our teammate cuts this for us. Yeah, it's fine. This is all good. Nothing really to talk about so far. Very default Rocket League. We haven't gotten a lot of ball time here. That right there, perfect example, actually. We're in that awkward part where, like, we couldn't necessarily chow him, but we wanted to. Maybe get that through? Nah. Can't be here, but it's fine. Oh, we didn't realize he was instant chowing. Okay. I went for control there when I really shouldn't have. Didn't realize that he was cutting the space that quickly. That's on us. So far, definitely see a lot of like mistakes when it comes to awareness of the opponents and what they're doing with the ball. Right there is just, I thought our teammate could get to that, but he definitely didn't. Yeah, this is just, I can't chow that. This I can save though, that's fine. He just shot that way too quickly. I'm gonna fake this. Bump. Okay. I think he just bumped his teammate, but we'll take that. This is really good spacing here. We realized that they gave us a lot of time on this ball, so he just took our control, got it over them, went for a bump, and then that's just going to be a goal. Most of the time when they give you that much time on the ball, especially in higher ranks like GC1, GC2, GC3, SSL, you know, that area, you're going to have a goal happening because they gave you too much space. We're pretty good at like recognizing offensive like takes when we can play slow and when we can play fast, but it's mainly when it comes to our defense that our like spacing awareness is really, really bad, or we don't know when to chow. Like on offense, it feels a lot more, I don't know, smooth would be the word. She just gave him the ball there. Oh no. Okay, he doesn't instantly shoot it, so we have a chance here. Okay, we're good. Teammate, nice. Not terrible from us. We actually played that okay. It was just not that good of a shot from him. Should be okay. Yeah, we're fine. Didn't think he was going to insta-chow that, so we weren't really ready for that 50 very much. We were still on just the wrong side of the ball. Teammate is back, so we can just insta-chow this. Although it's not a great challenge. almost just peaked, but we're good. Sorry, I was hitching my nose. Obviously, you don't want to just stop in that halfway through the game. Okay, just wait for this. He has touch first like 90% of the time here, so we do just want to respect that. No way. Okay, we're good. But I saved it. Really good play from us again on offense. Our offense is very good when it comes to spacing. We realized this guy was stopping on the wall, so we went for a reset and then bumped him. Almost saved it, but we didn't. Get another forfeit. Yeah, that'll be game one. Definitely the pattern is pretty obvious here. Our offense is great when it comes to spacing, but our defense really needs work. We need to learn how to like cut space on defense without like getting in that awkward in-between spot where we can't chow, but we're like just gonna get outplayed by existing. A lot harder to, you know, play defense for me when it comes to spacing. So let's focus on that in game number 2. All right, in game number 2 here, we're gonna definitely focus on our defensive positioning. Our offensive positioning is pretty good so far, but we do need to really work on like defensive positioning. I mean, you know, spacing, but positioning is also very important here. But the spacing between us and the ball and their ball and, you know, stuff like that. Oh, what? Okay, I thought I was in. All right, nice job though. Good shot from our teammate. She saw that he couldn't get to it. Played his space pretty well. Should be ours. Yeah, that's already a pretty great start when it comes to positioning. We saw that, I mean spacing, saw that he was coming in too quickly and then couldn't actually get behind the ball there, so we just took the space around him and got a free ball there. When it comes to defensive spacing, okay, yeah, all right, my bad. Did not mean to flip there. But when it comes to defensive spacing, we need to really learn how to space defensively. When it comes to ones, it's a lot less like complicated than twos, because in ones you can just, you know, get behind the ball where they can't see you and then chow. The same thing applies in twos, but they always have the option to just pass or like low 54 a pass, stuff like that. You do have to like keep that in mind. It's definitely more about reading what the opponent is going to do here. Teammate wants to just chow this, that's fine. So yeah, that's definitely going to be what we're working on so far. Haven't had many opportunities on defense. We just got scored on. Okay, our team is just playing great right now. He's just stalling so much time. Okay, I don't know, like, do not like that chow, but it should be fine. We have enough time here to just hit this into the corner. Teammate has that, that's fine. Got pads. It's all default stuff. If you want to really learn more deeply about like rotations when it comes to paths and like, you know, boost management, positioning and all that, I do have other vids on them and more coming out, so stick around for those. Okay, that's just really bad spacing when it comes to like recognizing if they had a play or not. We're gonna bump. No, we're not. Okay. Oh, I bumped our teammate. Not great. Boost is ours. Nice. That's fine. Our teammate's dead right now. You just want to play this mid. Okay, this is good. Not bad spacing there. We just stalled our time. They really just stalled it for us, so it wasn't necessarily something we did good, just something they did bad. Okay. We're playing really far back here. Actually puts our teammate in a bad spot, and then he flicks it out because he's panicking. Didn't know where I was. Need to like get a little bit more active when it comes to the plays. I just kind of give them the whole field to work with. Try to get that in, but it's not going to be a goal, and he gets the boost too. Not great. Should try to stay in this here so that we can cut the space once our teammate forces something. Do get this boost. Does commit us. Oh, okay. I should have been a goal. Get that boost by some means. That's fine. Should be our teammates here. I think he has the most space on this wall. No, dead shot does. Should have just chowed that. I don't know what I'm faking for. Actually, just commits us more if we fake that. Just bump him here. It's actually fine. Shouldn't be on target. Just gives our team a decent chance at a shot, but he does miss. Not the end of the world, though. He recovers it. Grab boost here. Watch flick. Watch bump. Yeah. Gotta space a little bit closer so we can actually, like, get more options on the ball. We'll do that in the last minute here. Okay, that's not great from us. He's gonna demo. We're gonna just insta-chow this since his teammate isn't back. Maybe get a touch here. Just look for a 50, actually. Gets our boost. Not ideal. We can just chow this again. Don't fully commit, though. Stay on the backboard. Chow again here. That's fine. think our teammate has this. Yeah, he has some more boost. We're just gonna sit on the backboard, farm this position. It's very, very hard to get around that, especially when you're playing like aerial wise. It has this, I think. Yeah, great beat. You get in his way. Tried to demo him there, but we weren't supersonic. This guy's gonna hit it cross because he's panicking, I believe. Tanny goes for a shot, not great, but that's fine. Definitely improvement already. I can see that like we're getting a little bit more active when it comes to our defense. Got a lot more touches, a lot more like opportunities for saves, and it didn't even get in front of our net more than once. Though we still might lose this because they're him. That's just a really good shot if that was in, but thankfully it's not. Okay, that's bad positioning there. We could have just... We need like full commit for one thing. That's fine. Maybe? I think that's a goal. Surely. All right, perfect. Puts us on the board, maybe get some OT, or even just a lucky kickoff goal here could win. We have an RLCS challenger, I didn't even notice. But yeah. Good positioning there. Just positioned under the dude to get on the ball there, because he just tried to pass, but we had enough time there in between to, like, you know, follow the ball. I think we should just go for air dribble here. Okay, he's just gonna hit this, yeah. Not a great play from us. Hopefully our teammate doesn't get scored on from this. Okay, he doesn't, thankfully. Not gonna be a goal. I think our teammate can get that too. Get this boost from him. Just trust our teammate has. Can't be much. Actually, not great. Maybe our teammate can shoot that, but gonna be down soon. Or not. Keeps it up. Okay, that's really bad spacing from him. I do not know why he didn't chow that, but we'll take it. A little 0-second goal here. Definitely felt that like on our defense, we're getting a lot more touches. Like those when we were on the backboard, we got a lot of value out of that spot because we were playing in like a more of aggressive spot spacing wise, like less space between us and their like play. First game definitely didn't do as well there. Defense. Our offense stayed pretty consistent throughout both games. I'm not going to say that we weren't doing good in defense the first one. Wasn't necessarily paying attention too much about it, but definitely a lot better when it comes to recognizing that space and the opportunity to challenge. Just giving myself more space made the challenges a lot like easier. Made like the rotation and like defense in general just way, way better.